This video is for the finding slope from a graph, table, and ordered pair foldable. To put this one together, you're going to fold on this gray line in the middle, and you're going to fold to the dotted line. And then wherever you see these large dashed lines, you're going to cut on those to separate the individual tabs. So once again, this video is for the finding slope from a graph, table, and ordered pair foldable. So first we're going to find slope from a graph. So when given a graph, you can find the slope using rise over run. And so how we do that, you always move from left to right, and so your rise is going to be up or down. And so that's the only movement you can make first. So to get from this point to this point, we would go up and then over. So just make sure that you're always going left and right last. And then you can count. So we went up 1, 2, 3, 4. And we went over 1, 2. And always make sure to simplify your slope. So 4 over 2 simplifies to 2 over 1, but I can simplify that even further to 2. So that graph has a slope of 2. On some graphs, you can choose any 2 points to find the slope. Remember to indicate if the slope is positive or negative. So you always want to look for nice, pretty points. So pretty points is where the line matches up with the grid lines perfectly. Everything intersects in one place. And so 1, 2 and 4, 0 are 2 nice pretty points. So again, rise over run, left to right. I have to go down first and then across. So I went down 1, 2. So if I go down, it's a negative, and then over 1, 2, 3. So negative 2/3. You can also look visually and see how this line looks like it's going downhill from left to right, and see that it's negative. So for tables, when given a table, you can use the slope formula. And that slope formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So you can label these tables 1 and 2. So y2 would be negative 2, and then subtract y1, which would be negative 6, and then x2 would be 1, and x1 would be 0. So labeling can help you with these. So negative 2 minus negative 6 is a 4. 1 minus 0 is a 1. We can simplify further to a 4. So you can also color code these. So you can highlight your y2 and x2, and that would be these boxes here. And then y1 and x1 would be these boxes here. And then you can kind of set you up a template for your slope formula so you know where to plug all your numbers in. So y2 would be a negative 2. y1 would be a 0, x2 would be a negative 5, and x1 would be a negative 7. So negative 2 minus 0 is negative 2. Negative 5 minus a negative 7 is a positive 2, and if we simplify that, we get a negative 1. Finally, from an ordered pair, when given an ordered pair, you can use the slope formula. So here our ordered pairs are negative 3, 2 and negative 1, 4. So again, our slope formula, I would do 4 minus 2, negative 1 minus a negative 3. So 4 minus 2 is 2. Negative 1 minus negative 3 is, why does that not look right? Is a 2. And then this will simplify to 1. So there's another way that you can color code as well when you do this. You can highlight every point a different color to help you line these up. And so that's x1, that's x2, And so you can, again, kind of color code where you're going to put your numbers. So it's easier to plug your values in. So you just match up colors. Oop, I highlighted wrong. I'm sorry. This one should have been green. This one should have been blue. I'm sorry. So -2 minus 2 is a -4. 2 minus 0 is a 2. -4 over 2 will simplify to -2.